Good morning and welcome everybody back to the St. Margaret Center for day 2 of the U18 AA Provincial Hockey Championships here. The TASA Ducks take on the Cape Breton County Islanders, the two undefeated teams here in the group, but something's got to give today. As that one's won back by Cape Breton, and as we mentioned before, this TASA team still yet to lose one all year, and so these teams jockeying for that first place spot and looking to lock up a berth in the finals. A win would do just that. That one's played back, a little backhand chip, and that's knocked down at the line, held in. Or maybe not, and that one's blown offside here. Oh, and looks like it was blown down due to a hand pass. So nonetheless, it does come out of the line. So a face-off just outside the Cape Breton end. And the starting goalie here for TASA today, that's Noah Rapp. He was spectacular against Shabukto in their 5-1 win in the opening game of the tournament yesterday. And in net is Ben McGillivary, as Cape Breton's goalies have allowed a combined 1 goal through 2 games here. But they haven't scored a whole lot, and they're going to have to find a way to do so against a TASA team that scored 5 in their first game and then 4 in their next. Passes across. Here's Haggett. Swings it around. Plays it back below the goal. Picked up now, swatted away, and that one's into the corner. Pressed out along the boards. Picked up a little swat, and McGillivary will cover that one up. So a little bit of timid play here in the early going. TASA taking control early on here. So a face off to the left of McGillivary. And picked up. Cape Breton will look to move it out. A very strong defensive team as they showed yesterday, and one that's not afraid to play the dump and chase game. And this TASA team, on the other hand, can definitely grind down its opponents. So that one's picked up. McClellan plays that one back, and Gorman's there to meet his man. Larisic giving that one away, and back the other way. Here's Mansfield. He had himself a day yesterday and knocked down and out of the play. No call. Pushed along to the outside. They're up and off the glass, and that one not knocked down, and that one goes the length. No icing. No, and a slashing call on the way here for Cape Breton as he took his stick and knocked it right out of Robert McClellan's hands. So TASA will get the first power play of the day. As Lucas McPhail heads off to the box. And he scored the opening goal yesterday against Cole Harbour, en route to a 2-1 win. That one's won back off the backboards and swung around. So the penalty kill going to work early, one that has been pretty spectacular so far. Passes across. Along the hash marks, shot right on, and he scores! It found a way through, and Carson Gray gives TASA the lead. And that's all it took, was just a floating puck, and it found its way through to the goal. So it's 1-0 for TASA. They get that early lead. And that's not the goal that McGillivary would want to give up here. It's a TASA team that can score. Now Cape Breton's going to have to find a way to do it against a team who's only allowed 2 goals in through their first 2 games. Shot right on, and McGillivary will reel that one in, just trying to calm things down a little bit. Picked up and off the glass and out. Played forward. The chase is on here. It goes all the way down the ice, but it doesn't have the legs for an icing. Now here's Gray once again. Gray coming up the wing here. He's got a reinforcement with him. Gray shoots, and McGillivray had to be sharp on that. Gray puts it behind the goal. That one's going to be picked up and chipped off the boards. Howie holds the line, gives it off. Schelleman shoots, and that one stopped and covered up by McGillivray. As danger loomed nearby. And he'll have another face-off to his left here. So the play being spent a lot of the time down here in the Cape Breton zone. McNeil picks it up, put off to the side. Hit out along the boards in the corner, picked up. Cape Breton looking to counter punch here. Stevens knocked down. Winds up, shoots, and that one hits the skate of Lewis. That's going to be picked up by Haggett. Haggett plays it over for Howie, plays it right back to Haggett. Throws that one up for McNeil now. McNeil met by Stevens. That one comes back as McNeil and Stevens still battling, but they finally disperse. Picked off and shot right in, and that's saved by McGillivray. He wouldn't have counted, though, as that would have been an offside. Pringle flips it on. Right to Howie, and he'll chip it up and off the glass to release the pressure. Pokes forward. Taken away. Rowe losing it in his skates there. It gets shot in, and a foot race for it now. And plays blown dead due to a high stick, so that one will come outside the zone for a face-off here. So everyone just sort of getting their feet wet and getting acclimated to the cool rink here first thing in the morning. 8:45 here in Upper Tantallon, Nova Scotia. One back. Pringle plays it forward for McPhail, who plays it in deep. Off the boards, but McPhail will throw it right back into the corner. And play will be blown dead due to a hand pass, so that one will come right back to the same spot, right back where it started. Here's Rowe. Plays it across. McClellan plays that one over. And redirect it up and out of the zone. So Montbriquet will get right there and fire it in. Goes wide of the goal, but McPhail's going to be the first to it. McPhail swings it around the boards. Ethan McLean was the first one to it there. Here's TASA, backhand up and out. Picked up, here's McDonald, he takes a tumble, so no opportunity there. It's going to be picked up by Robert McClellan. Surveying his options, chooses to curl back. Gets knocked down, comes right to the point, a blast and redirected just wide. Ramsey was all over that. Here's McClellan. Knocked off the puck. Knocked down, no call on the play. As that one shot all the way down the ice and will be an icing. And a penalty on the way here. That's going to be an interference. Not sure who that's going to be charged to. But it's looking like that's going to be charged to TASA. So Cape Breton County Islanders will get their first power play of the day. And as we've seen, that they haven't been a team that's scored a lot of goals so far. So you'd almost expect that they kind of have to grind their way to this one. But nonetheless, a power play opportunity and a big one, as that one's won back by TASA and shot all the way down the ice. As McGillivray will play it off. Colton McLeod. Fresh pass for Ramsey. Fires it in. McIntyre chasing it in. Applying some pressure. Ramsey back to the point. Fires it around the boards. Trying to drop it off, picked up by TASA, and they're just going to airmail that, but it doesn't go all the way down as McLeod right there, picked up, shorthanded opportunity, Gorman scores! Ryan Gorman, shorthanded goal, makes it 2-0 TASA. And just a little bit of a break, and he chose to carry that one a little bit and stopped up, took it away at center, walked in and just outweighed McGillivray. And the short-handed goal makes it 2-0 for TASA. And here's Gorman coming back, looking for more, and he gets pressed out there by the defense. Stretch pass. Played across. Shot all the way down, and that'll be an icing, so a little bit of an unraveling here for Cape Breton, icing it on the power play with 51 seconds to go, and full credit to the penalty killers, just applying that pressure when in the defensive zone, but also not being afraid to counterpunch, and that's given them a 2-0 lead. Face-off won by the Islanders. Gray knocked down. That one's up for Stevens. Stevens hit. Out along the boards. Throws it up ice, and 30 seconds to go on the power play. They'll have to act quick here if they want to get another opportunity here on this power play. Moves it up. Little backhand play back into the zone. Penalty killers playing low. Puck shut up, airmailed all the way down, and that should do it here with 10 seconds left on the penalty kill here, and it's looking like a successful one for TASA. Off the wall, picked up, Howie just offside as it just came out across the line. Gray versus Ferguson, and Gray wins it and fires that one up and off the glass and into the zone. On Burkett. Moves it up the boards, picked off a backhand and glove down. And it's just lying there in a backhand play as Tristan Penny had an opportunity on the backhand there and fired it wide. Here's Pringle. Moves it up, fans on it, intercepted, chance, shoots, and McGillivray sharp on that. Comes out in front. Pringle. He'll choose to skate it. He's got a man on him and choose to flip it in and evading the danger. Here's Ramsey. Chasing it in. Penny takes a swipe at it. Comes out. Here comes Penny coming up through the middle with speed. Winds up, shoots, and just over the goal. Comes right back out in front. They score! TASA makes it 3-0. Alex McNeil on the rebound and buries it. .6:23 to go, not even 10 minutes in. It's 3-0 TASA. And Cape Breton County calling a timeout here. Just trying to get their bearings together before this one gets out of reach. And as we've seen, 3-0 leads, especially in short tournaments like this, are far from insurmountable. And if they can find a way to pot a quick one or two, and all of a sudden you're right back in the game, but calling that timeout a smart play by the coach. Just to drop a game plan and recalibrate the defense and try to conjoin it with the offense. Off the boards, that one comes out to center, and that's going to be shot right in and right off his teammate. Here comes TASA. Little backhand, and we'll cover it up. As the Islanders have some words for McNeil. Turn the temperature up a notch. Lewis versus Stevens in the dot. Here's Rowe. Puck poked off his stick. McDonald fell and so couldn't get the jump. McNeil off the boards and back into the zone. Larisic getting some pressure. That one's thrown in front and a stick save. Stick in the right place at the right time. Rowe takes a shot and another save by McGillivray. Poked free. Moves it up and misses the stick of McDonald and goes all the way down the ice. So 5:29 to go. And TASA has found their scoring touch early. Back to the point, off the boards. Passes across, shoots through traffic, shot right on, rebound in front, a few whacks at it. Still there and comes free, and a penalty on the way here, and that one's going to be charged to Cape Breton, it seems. So now the Ducks will get a power play with 5:14 to go here in the first. Gillivray. Back to the point, lets it rip, and that one's reeled in. So 2 minutes for interference. That's Callan McLean sitting for that as they clear that, and Blanchard's the first one back. Skates it up the wing, over center, now over the blue line. He's still got it, walks in, shoots, blocked in front. Little backhand and gets it down the ice. So good start to a critical penalty kill here for Cape Breton. Blanchard knocked down, and penalty on the way, a big hit from behind. And we'll see what the call is there. It looked like a charge, but we'll see what the sign is from the official. That is indeed a charge against Stevens. Looked like it could have almost been a hit from behind. So a 2-minute penalty, a 5-on-3 for 1:17, and TASA has an opportunity to really get a massive grip on this game by the end of the first. Here's Haggett. Walking in, winds up, shoots, and that one stopped and hits the knob of the stick and up and into the netting. Picked up along the wall. Back up top for Haggett. Plays it over for Howie, winds up, shoots, and that one goes wide. On the boards, here's Mansfield. Haggett winds up, shoots, hits his own man in front. Comes free. 45 seconds to go on the first penalty. Shot right on, hits the outside of the goalpost. Back for Haggett. Defers to his teammate, Mansfield. Centering pass. Haggett's got it. He'll try to let it rip, and he fans on it, and Cape Breton gets it and airmails it right out of the zone. Killing precious moments off that 5-on-3. 20 seconds to go with the 5-on-3. Here's Mansfield. He's got Howie for support. Mansfield trying to cut on through, and that one steered into the corner. Comes up for Howie. Here's Haggett, shoots, that one's stopped. Rebound along the side and a slap shot, and that one goes around the glass and it'll go all the way down the ice. So the first penalty expires. McLean gets to the bench, and it's 5-on-4 now for the next 30 seconds. Howie, little flip pass through the middle, poked free. That one shot all the way down the ice, so 20 seconds to go now. They're going to have to regroup if they want one last opportunity. Howie almost gets his pocket picked by McLean. Picked up, Lewis walks in, shoots, and that's... I think the goaltender got a piece of that. That one's going to be shot down the ice. All the way to center. Here's McClellan. Shot right on, a pad save. That one comes all the way back. They're going to play it forward. Works it on in. Passes across, and that one's stifled. And shot and scores. And McGillivray didn't stand a chance there. It's now 4-0 for TASA. And it looks like we're going to get a goalie switch. As Luther Clare, who stonewalled the Cole Harbour Wings last night, will come in and try to stop the bleeding here. 1:59 to go in the first, and it's 4-0 TASA. Josh Walsh back to play it. Cross for Ramsey just out of his reach. McIntyre flips it in. Here's McClellan. Around the boards. Backhanded in by Walsh. McClellan's the first one to it, moves it up. Plays it back to the point and doesn't quite get there and gets flipped up and out. Penny shoots, and that one hits a leg in front. That one's poked back behind the goal. Centering pass, and no one there for it, and the Islanders will just slap that one up and down the ice. Doesn't have enough for icing, though. 1 minute to go here in the first. Walks in, a blocked shot, and off the boards, and that one goes all the way down the ice. Rowe back to get it. Plays it across. Trying to find McNeil cross ice. Hit a body and finally got to him. Comes back from McClellan. Chip play. Gets to McNeil. A drop pass, and now they take the zone here as Penny walks in. 30 seconds to go now. Penny passes across, and no one there. So a lot of open ice here as the defenders close in there on Ryan McClellan as he fired that one in. 15 seconds remaining in the first. Up and off the glass. Releasing a bit of the pressure as Pringle will fire it in. 5 seconds to go. And time will expire here in the first. TASA leading 4-0 after a few quick goals, and that's where we stand right now. We'll be right back for the second period. And welcome back, everybody. And the big question here is, can Cape Breton find their way back into this one? But they got a mountain to climb here as TASA very much controlling the pace of play here through to the end of the first period. And we'll see if the intermission here, or that little break, will give Cape Breton a bit of juice, a bit of energy to sort of drop a plan to stop the bleeding and fight their way back into this one. Schelleman plays it off the glass, skating it now. Pressed out along the boards with Johnson. Comes back up. McGillivray. Here's Blanchard. Blanchard now off the boards. Back for Blanchard. Plays it up, picked up, walks in, shoots, a pad save. Picked off and fanning on that one. Shot through the traffic and will be reeled in by Rapp. And he'll stop the play 50 seconds into the second. Face-offs one off the boards, picked up at the point, shot right through traffic, they score! A redirection in front, and Cape Breton's on the board. It looks like Matthew McIntyre will be credited with that one. It's 4-1, and they needed that first minute of the second period and a big goal for the Islanders. Off the boards, picked up by Ramsey. Working it in, shoots just over the goal, and maybe that gives them a little bit of life. On the boards, passes it Ramsey, backhand, and that's going to be picked off here. TASA looking to quash any sort of resistance. Bailey Abidi working it in. Picks it up, trying to swing it back around. Back up top here for Howie. Shoots through traffic and reeled on in, and they needed that save. Trying to prevent the counterattack. Just a minute and a half in. There's Gorman trying to center it. Playing it, swinging it around, comes out in front, and battle for it along the wall. Pressing it out, a little chip play, comes back out to center, and Haggett will fire that one right back in. Working it on in. Down all the way down to the other end of the ice. Not sure what the call is there, but it looks like Mansfield will head off to the box. Face off to the left here of Rapp. It's one back. Played up, and that's going to come all the way out to center. Off the boards. Picked up here Schelleman. Short-handed. They already got one today, and that one's blocked in front. Here's Ferguson trying to skate it back the other way. But Rowe stops him up. Plays it across. Here's Ramsey. Ramsey centering pass, and no one there for it. Shot out, but not all the way as Montbriquet has it at center. Ramsey back from Montbriquet. Fanning on that. That'll go all the way back in. Picking that up. Here's Ramsey. Working it through the middle. Ramsey over for Mombercat. Mombercat shoots through the traffic. Rebound in front, and a few whacks it in, and a penalty on the way here. So Cape Breton's going to get a 5-on-3 as that one goes up and out of play. So with 54 seconds remaining on the first penalty, Cape Breton will get an opportunity with a 5-on-3 advantage on a tripping call. That's a 2-minute penalty there. That's going to be charged to Ryan Rose. So now an opportunity for Cape Breton, but doesn't start great as that one gets out of the zone. Stopped up at the blue line, and they'll play it back. McClellan. Here's McLeod playing it forward. 35 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Drops it back. McLeod up top. Over for Larisic. He's got open ice. Uses it and takes the shot, but that one's blocked and off the boards and goes all the way down the ice. So 20 seconds to go on the 5-on-3, and they're going to want to act quick here. Colton McLeod passes that one up, but picked off by Blanchard, and will fire that in. So that'll do it for the 5-on-3. But they still got about a minute of power play time. Drop back. Looking for someone to pass to in front, and a stick gets in the lane and clears the zone. A great defensive play from the Ducks as Larisic will fire that one. It gets redirected up and out of play. Face off just outside the line. Moves it up and goes all the way down. That one shot up and a stick lift in. That one will force an icing to go all the way back down the ice. So 10:18 to go here in the second. 4-1's the score for TASA. But Cape Breton's found its footing here in the second. Very fragile point in the game here. That one shot just wide. Haggett backhands it in. That one hits the skate of a Cape Breton defender and goes all the way out. Shot right in, but glove down. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Trying to center that one, but they're going to pick that up. Moves it up and all the way down, and that will do it. Gillaveri will cover it up, and with 9 seconds left on the kill. Picked up, bringing it back to the point, back to 5-on-5. Penny shoots that one through the traffic and wide. Here's Ramsey. Throws that one cross ice, couldn't handle it. Working his way through, he's got 3 defenders on him. Didn't have a lot of space to operate. Back to the top of the circle, rips it. Puck is loose. Rebound, Howie couldn't bury it. Not sure what the call is there, but nonetheless, play is stopped, and looks like the faceoff will stay deep in the Cape Breton zone. And it looks like they're going to swap out the goalies once again as Claire heads back to the bench. Not sure if he's hurt or if they just wanted to give Gillivari time to rest up. Throws it across. Chipped into the corner. Centering pass in front, they score! TASA! It's now 5-1. And the first shot after the goalie change finds its way to the back of the goal. And it's 5-1 TASA. Up and off the boards, Johnson. Johnson working in Mansfield. Spans that one's poked free. Cape Breton almost gets a break and skates right over it. That one's going to be shot right in. Harlow. Boxed out. Passes it to the middle. A shot right on, just wide. McClellan redirects it, and that one's wide of the goal. Centering pass back in, and that one stopped. Around the glass as we approach the midway mark of the second. So that one's free, hits a body, and goes all the way down. And Mansfield laying the body in open ice. Rowe gets it back. Lays it across. Here's Jake Johnson. Johnson to the middle for Harlow. Surveying his options as he takes it into the corner, back behind the goal. Centering pass in front. A few whacks it in and drawing the ire of the Cape Breton Islanders in the area, causing a bit of a skirmish after the whistle. So face-off coming to the left here of the Cape Breton goal as they convene around the net. Picked up, shot right on. On the board, shoots it right back in. Picked up McDonald. Pressed down in a battle for it. A large battle ensues. TASA gets it, shot right on, and that one's hits skate and goes wide. Back up to Blanchard. Blanchard drops it back. Here they have it. That one's poked free. Picked up and knocked off the puck. A member of the Ducks down on the ice. And you hate to see that, but he's getting up under his own strength. We'll see where the play will resume. Back to the point and shot right back in. Less than 6.5 to go now. Moves it up, here's Penny. Fires it in, Monberquette. Just wide of the goal. Blanchard. Moves it up, Shelleman, moves it up ice. Around the boards, Blanchard gives that one up, back from Umbercat, and will try to fire it around the boards. Picks it up here, Schelleman working it in over the blue line. Ramsey gets that one poked free and knocked down. And taken down, and a call on the way. And so Cape Breton will get a power play here, again trying to find their way back into this one. Up and off the glass. Here's Larisic. Off the boards now. Throws it across to the other point. Picked up and backhanded up and all the way down. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in the second. Here's Ferguson. That one's picked up and TASA gets it all the way down the ice. Moves it up and shot all the way down, and that'll be an icing. So face-off will come all the way back down to the Cape Breton end. With 4:46 to go. Face-off to the right here of McGillivray. That one's going to be covered up. Play blown dead here with 4:42 to go. Here's McLean. That one's up and off the boards. Shot right back in. Here's McLeod. Plays it across. He's going to try to stretch past there. That hits the stick of a duck and gets redirected there. Picked up by McLeod. Moves it forward. Back along the boards here. He has that at the hash marks, moves it up to the point, and that one stays in. And back the other way. Here comes TASA. An opportunity, shoots, and a save there. Reels it in with 4:03 to go. So another opportunity there for TASA, and they keep coming right down the pipe. With 39 seconds to go on the kill. Plays it across. Moves it up and all the way down the ice. And 20 seconds to go on the kill. TASA will get it, but they'll choose to skate it into the open ice. Moves it up the wing. Johnson off the glass. Trying to center it. Comes back out to center, and they'll fire that one right back in. Penalty expires, so we're back to 5-on-5. Here's McClellan. Knocked off the puck by Johnson. Mansfield gets it, and he's pressed out along the boards. Mansfield, first one to it behind the goal. Looking for the centering pass, comes back to the point. Howie shoots, and a blocker save. Harlow off the glass. Here's Johnson. Has centering pass in front, and that one gets redirected, but that one stopped. Back across from McClellan. Shoots it wide of the goal. Here's Mansfield. Mansfield shoots through traffic just over the net. McClellan centering pass. Shot right over. Here's McClellan, shoots and gloved on down. 2:22 to go now. So as we approach the end of the second period here, if you haven't stayed up to date with us, we do head off for a bit of an intermission here for a flood for the decisive third period. So here's Blanchard to Lewis, tries to pass it across, that hits a leg and goes all the way to the other side. Ramsey dropping it off, chips it up and off the glass, goes into the zone, plays it across. Now up forward to center ice, 2 minutes to go now. Here's Lewis walking in. Lewis centering pass, steered aside. Off the boards, and Cape Breton just trying to get to that second intermission right now for a chance to regroup. Maybe mount a bit of a third period comeback as McIntyre in a battle. Here comes Gorman. He has a shorthanded goal today. Gorman taking a tumble, and that one gets chipped up and out with 90 seconds to go. Here's Blanchard. Plays it back for Lewis. Pringle moving it up. Picked up now, trying to work it through the middle. Here's McIntyre trying to drop it off. Ferguson, backhand play. Blanchard around the boards. Back from Mombercat. Trying to shoot that one, blocked in front, and it comes right out there to Ferguson, who tries to play it in deep. 60 seconds to go now. Last minute in the period, takes a shot, and that one looks like it got the glove of the netminder and went over the goal. Back up to the point, Penny shoots it up and over. Here's Haggett, winds up, shoots, redirected just wide. Back to the point, 30 seconds left. Plays it across, Penny gets the puck poked off his stick, and maybe one last rush chance here for Cape Breton. Stevens playing it forward, but just out of his reach. Comes back out to center as the Zamboni gets ready to head onto the ice with 15 seconds to go here. Here's Penny running through the middle, dashes on and hits a leg, and 10 seconds remain. They played, and that one gets played all the way up and will go down the length, but the ice is too snowy, and it gets cleared, and that will do it here for the second period. So 5-1's the score here for TASA as we head off to the second intermission. We'll be right back for the third. Welcome back, everybody. Third period action about to get underway here. TASA leading 5-1 here, heading into the third. And, you know, a bit of a rough go here for Cape Breton as they've had a few opportunities, haven't been able to capitalize in the big moments here. So we'll see what they can bring here. If they can find their way back into the game, or if TASA will march to a victory and locking up their spot in the championship game on Sunday, mathematically being out of reach of the other teams. Currently, these are the only two teams undefeated. As that one's sent down for an icing. And we'd be remiss if we didn't mention our sponsors that help us get this tournament off here. Verbero, CIBC, Garnier Law, Lon McGillivray, Financial Advisor Group, Jetco Contracting, A&A Roofing. And without these sponsors, this tournament might not have been able to get off the ground, but a huge thanks to them helping the U18 AA Provincial Championships become a reality here as they walk in. Passes across and can't handle it. Poked free, Haggett. Comes all the way back. Across. Tipped ahead, poked free, and goes all the way back into the zone. Battle for it, it comes free, but they try to play that one to the point, but it comes all the way back out. Haggett. He's going to play it and chip it forward. Cape Breton seems a little discombobulated here to start up. Struggling to find their footing. Comes free. Back into the zone. Moves it forward. Here's McNeil. Walking in, shoots, and a save there by the shoulder of McGillivray. Picked up Larisic. Off the backboards, back to the hash marks. And picked up, held in there by McNeil. Moves up, and McDonald won't get it out. He tried to get that one over the line, but here's Larisic. Moves it to center, picked up. They're going to bust back right into the zone. Picked up a little backhand. Trying to center it, moves it up and held in. Passes across for Rowe. Rowe shoots, and that's a pad save. Here's Rowe. Drops it off now. Lewis. Swings it back behind the goal. And that's going to be touched on up here. And a penalty coming here to Cape Breton, it seems. And that one's going to be a cross-checking call. So we'll see who that one's going to be charged to. That'll be Jake McIntosh. Sitting for 2 minutes here. A cross-check, so a chance for TASA to take a 5-goal lead. And in this game here, a potential preview of the championship game as these two teams are tied in the standings as of right now. But it's looking like TASA will cruise here, and picked up at the line, passes across, and bounces right up and off the stick. Mansfield swings it around, drops it off, back for Mansfield, throws it in front of the goal, and no one able to corral it there. Here's Gorman, drops it off for Blanchard. Blanchard into the corner. Mansfield plays it off. Mansfield's going to be the first one to it. Picked up and shot up and out, and that one will go all the way down in a foot race for it, but the defense has the inside track. Moves it up, comes free and shot all the way down. All the way back, moves it up ice. Picked up and off the boards. Mansfield plays it back. Mansfield over the blue line. Walking in, shoots, that hits a shin guard in front there. And shot right on. Puck is loose in the crease and they can't find a slap shot, just wide. And plays blown dead, and that's Mansfield down on the ice. Slow to get up and play blown dead, but gets up and skates off. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Picked up and shot in. Shot up and out, and that'll do it for the penalty kill most likely, unless they can get a quick chance off here with 15 seconds to go. Skates it over the blue line. Trying to walk it on in, swings it around. Centering pass in front, they score. TASA makes it. We apologize there for the technical difficulties. TASA making it 6-1. And Cape Breton down by 5. And once again, we do apologize for a bit of a technical difficulty there with the audio. But we're back now, and just in time to announce a commanding lead here for TASA. Moves it back. Here's the defense, looking to move it on up. Out to center, picked up. Ramsey. He'll choose to play it back in his own end. Plays it across now up the ice. Throws it across now and picked up. Here comes Johnson, shoots, and it's just wide. And a bit of rough stuff after the whistle there, and I'm not sure what that calls for. It's going to be... That was either a slash or an unsportsmanlike. Looks like that's an unsportsmanlike conduct here, and that's going to be charged to Cape Breton. So already down by 5, and they're going to have to sit for 2. Picked up and airmailed out of the zone. With 9.5 minutes to go, you'd think Cape Breton just wants to escape this game and focus on the next that's coming this afternoon. Cross, row, shot blocked, and Larisic in pain down on the ice after blocking that one, and that's in front. Larisic hobbling off. And referee will blow the whistle. And we hope Larisic is all right, as he hobbled off the ice. And McGillivray will head off now for yet another goalie change. Not sure if that's injury related or just another change of scenery, but something to keep an eye on as Larisic just lurched over on the bench. Still on the bench, which is a good sign for now. We wish him all the best. Faceoff comes out of the zone. Comes all the way back here, actually. With 8:49 to go. 1:09 left on the kill here for Cape Breton. Passes across all the way up the ice, and that'll be no icing. It looked like they were going to be charged with an icing on that one, but that one comes free and all the way back out to the neutral zone. Picked up, cross-ice pass. Schelleman. Schelleman along the boards now, shoots, and that one's gloved on down there by Luther Clare. With 8:18 to go, but TASA is still pressing. So through 3 games, 15 goals here for TASA, as the Ducks continue to score their way through to the championship game tomorrow. Pass across, here's Lewis. Cross-ice pass. Takes a shot, and that's reeled on in there by Clare, and play will be blown dead as we approach the midway mark of the third period. Moves it up ice all the way down. No go to retrieve it. Gillivari moves it up, chips it forward. Picked up by Cape Breton as they're going to look to move that one up ice. Skating it along the wing here. Over to the right of Noah Rapp. It feels like we haven't said his name a whole lot today. Not much to note. He's been solid when he's had to be, as that one's shot right on. In the slot, shot, they score! And that's Avon McDonald. Makes it 6-2. Might be too little too late, but never too late to tack on a few to get your confidence for next game. So it's 6-2 here, and we'll see if Cape Breton can build some momentum. They have a game later this afternoon. Against Truro, as they'll also look to punch their ticket to the final. All these teams need both is just one win today. That's a backhand. Comes free. Skating it up the wing. With an opportunity, a backhand pass, and Clare tied up against the post, and the whistle goes. 6:37 to go. Face off to the left here of Luther Clare. Off the backboards, looking to move it on up. Comes free now up the wing, trying to burst in with speed, and stopped up by the defender as Josh Walsh fires it in, and he's laid out there by Mansfield. An open ice collision. And it looks like play is blown dead due to an offside here. Face off just outside the line. One back shot on just over the goal and comes out, and Rapp will cover that one up. A little bit of jawing going on behind the goal. As they try to sort that one out. Picked up, here's Walsh. Laid down into the corner. Swings it around the boards. Picked up, shot on, and blocked. And it looks like it's in his equipment. As he's down on the ice, slow to get up. That's Dylan Haggett. Looks like he might have taken a shot to the hand there. And I tell you, from my experience, it's not a great feeling. Doesn't matter how padded those gloves are. McNeil up the boards. Fanning on it, back the other way, an opportunity. Mansfield shoots and a good blocker save. McNeil shoots and that one's blocked in front. Chipped up and shot right on Mansfield and a glove save from Clare. .5:27 to go now. Moved up. Cross ice pass here. There's McIntyre, will fire it in. Cloud fires it off the backboards. Trying to swing it. Working it in. Penny shoots wide. And high and wide to be exact, as that one shot on and up and into the netting. With 4:46 to go. Swung around. Picked up, battle along the boards. Penny there to poke it. Comes loose and into the middle, but it's going to be picked up and right back out to center. Shot on Penny. Blocks a shot there. Swings it around, walks and shoots, and that one's stopped up, and Clare covers it up with 4:19 to go now. And it seems like we've had an infinite amount of whistles. Bit of slow play here along the side. Poked free. Here's Walsh. Cross. Picked up as the Ducks look to enter the zone, and they do, so inside 4 minutes now. And shot off the boards and all the way down the ice, and that'll be an icing. And just a reminder that you can get all your U18 AA Provincial Championships right here at High Button Streaming on High Button Sports. I'm Sean Crocker bringing you the call. And we'll be bringing you plenty of action here all day today in the championship game tomorrow. Be sure to check out the U16 championships over in Glace Bay. My colleague Jeff has the call on that one. As well as the U15 and over in Dartmouth at the RBC Center. McGillivray throws that one up ice and it goes all the way down, but I think that one's going to be right on goal, so no icing on the play as The Zamboni pulling on up. Getting ready for the end of this one. And trying to shoot that one in is blocked. The TASA Ducks just 3 minutes away from punching their ticket to the finals, but they still have a game here later today, I believe against Cole Harbour, as they're working that one in and an opportunity trying to cut on through. And this TASA's team still hasn't lost a game all season. And it's looking like it's trending that way for this one again. Moves it across. Drops it back. Gray pokes it free. Walks in, and that one's covered on up. .219 to go. As we approach the conclusion of this one. Off the boards, here's Howie. Shoots and glove down by Claire with 2:07 now. Time slowly ticking away. Here's Howie. Shoots, scores. It's now 7-2 for TASA. With exactly 2 minutes to go, and they restore the 5-goal lead on a rocket of a shot from Howie. Walks it in, chipped up. McIntyre moves it forward, off the boards. Comes free, Mansfield leveled in open ice. And a penalty on the way here to Cape Breton. I think that one's going to be for interference, as that's gloved down by Claire. And that's going to be a head contact penalty. And I think that one might be a 4. But we'll see, and it unsportsmanlike being given out. I think that one's going to be given to Mansfield. But as the referees just look to keep this one under control. With 1:38 to go, so that's a 4-minute penalty for Matthew McIntyre. Might have also gotten a misconduct there, as Ferguson there to serve a penalty with him. It's downgraded to 2 minutes. So it looks like the coincidental minors, and then the extra penalty being doled out here to Cape Breton. So a power play for the Ducks as Rowe plays it along the hash marks. Centers it for Penny. Penny shoots just over the net. And a battle on the boards there, and another penalty coming to Cape Breton. And a bit of a skirmish there, as they're just trying to sort this one out, but this is just refereeing 101 as they try to keep this game from getting out of hand. As Penny heads off, and storylines to follow here for a potential showdown tomorrow morning as these two teams continue to get acquainted. Picked up shot on, steered aside. Throws it to the circle and shot right on. Back to the point. Passes across. Rowe shoots. Stopped. McNeil. Back for Rowe. Rowe passes across. Rowe calling for the one-timer there, but he defers to the left. Centering pass there and no one there for it. Here's Rowe. Rowe gets it. McNeil. McNeil shoots it through the traffic, and that'll be covered up by Clare here with 35 seconds remaining. And it looks like TASA will finish this off with a 5-on-3 barring a goal. Face off to the left hand of Clare. Played behind the goal. Taken away. Shipped up. Here's McGillivray. Shoots and blocked. McGillivray passes across. Picked up. Now 20 seconds to go. Picked up. Shot right on. Rebound in front and comes loose. Picked up in a backhand. That one gets up and out, and that'll just about do it here with 5 seconds to go, and the Ducks will carry that out to center. So the Ducks triumph 7-2, punch their ticket to the final. So Cape Breton will need a point in some other fashion. A 7-2 win for TASA. And a massive one at that. 6 points in the standings, 3-0. We'll send you down here for the player of the game, brought to you by Verbero, the Fusion Group, Sullivan Mortgage Group, PepsiCo, and McDonald's. And there you have it. The TASA Ducks take it 7-2 and punch their ticket to tomorrow's finals. But they still have one last game here in the round robin, and Cape Breton will have to find a point here in the standings in another way. So stay tuned for more action coming from the U18 AA Provincial Championships here. We've got it all coming your way.